Hello, welcome to Chef Bizat at the Wakis Cookhouse. My name is Betsy Hamzat and I'm your chef, Bizat. So today I'm making Akara, which is called bean cake back home in Nigeria. Oh, sorry, I think I've done it the other way around. It's called Akara back home in Nigeria, but you can call it beans cake because it's made out of peeled beans. So starting off, you wash your beans, peel it, or you buy already peeled beans. You can find it from any African store. Then you wash it properly and soak it for about 8 hours and make sure it's very soft. Then you rinse it, put it in the blender and blend it. I added 1 cup of beans with one big onion and then no, I think 1 medium onion and 1 scotch bonnet. I blended this together with some crayfish in my blender. In a different blender, I put my more crayfish and say like 1 handful of crayfish is fine. I blended that with another onion because I love my akara to have onion blended into it and chopped onion again with it. So I blended 1 onion into it and chopped 1 onion in a different blender, as you can see. And then I added this to it as well with crayfish in the chopped blender and half a scotch bonnet. I like it a bit hot for me or medium hot for me. So I added this together and mixed it with the blended, well blended beans. You can see my blended beans is looking off-white. This is because I've put a lot of crayfish and that's how I like mine. Yours doesn't have to have that much crayfish. You can just make it light or you might not even put crayfish at all if you're allergic to it or if you don't like it. But for me, it gives it a nice aroma and a nice flavor to taste. So I mixed this up properly and then added my sea salt to it, like a well blended sea salt, about a quarter of a teaspoon. I added about a quarter of a teaspoon or less than that. Yeah, I don't like it salty, so you can just put, the very tiny teaspoon, like a quarter of it is enough, if not too much. I just put a little salt and then I put half a cube of bouillon stock. Your bouillon stock, you can use Maggi, you can use Knorr cubes, you can use there are different types of bouillon stock you can find in African stores. I like the ones from my African stores, either Nigerian or Ghanaian shops. So then I added like half a cube to it. Some people will add a whole cube to it, but I don't like it when it's too salty or when it has too much Maggi because beans has its own natural taste. And I like to enjoy my beans or my either moi moi or akara, whatever I'm cooking with my beans. I like it to still have that natural taste, not so much salty taste in it. If at all I want it flavored, it would just be flavored with natural crayfish because I love crayfish a lot. And now I'm starting to fry it. I use a spoon, like a proper tablespoon. If you use a teaspoon, it will be too tiny. I like it, and some people use even a bigger spoon, and it comes out really big. But I like mine with the normal tablespoon. So I'm just putting it in to the hot oil. You have to heat your oil for a bit. Heat it for like 5 minutes. Heat your oil for like 5 minutes so it's warm, hot enough. And then you start to put the beans in. If you put it and you feel like it's not frying, it means your oil is not hot enough. Leave it for a few minutes more and just let it heat up a bit. And then once you put it, it has to be bubbly and frying like that. And then you can reduce the heat a tiny bit. You increase the heat, let it fry really fast from the beginning. Then you reduce the heat so it can fry properly and cook well inside out. So you start to put everything in, as you can see. And let me quickly share this. You can enjoy it with a nice pap. Pap is made out of corn. The white pap is made out of corn. You can see brown pap is made out of millet. And you can see like the white one I mean, the yellow one is made out of yellow corn. I think they have like the one that looks like is really dark brown. I'm not sure what that one is made of. They call it Ogi Baba. Or maybe, I think that's the millet one. It's made out of millet, sorry. It's just that some people make it a bit lighter, some people make it darker. But you can have different shades of the millet color. And you can have the white one, you can have the yellow one. I don't know if you can mix it up, if you can mix up both brown, both the millet color and the yellow corn and white corn. I don't know if they do the mixture, but I know I have had it differently. So now when you make your pap, you mix it in a cold lukewarm water, and then a very hot water you mix into it, and then you stir it until it's look thick and runny, and then you can have it with your sugar. Some people use sweeteners, but I just use like 2 drops of honey. I add 2 drops of honey into my pap, mix it up, and then I put I don't use sugar at all, and then I use what do you call it now? I eat it with my Akara beans cake. If you don't want sugar or honey, pap has a natural taste. It has like a bit of sour taste, and that's the difference between pap and custard. Custard is just flat. It has a flat sugary. You can make it really sugary. It just have a flat taste. But when you have your well-made pap from Nigeria, I get mine from Nigeria. When you have that well-made pap from Nigeria, it gives you that your well-made pap gives you that kick, that sour kick on your cheek. And I just love the taste. I love the fermented corn, the fermented taste in it. For me, that's the banger for your pap. If your pap is not soured, if it doesn't give you that kick soured taste, then you're having custard, my dear. Enjoy homemade Nigerian paps. I'll be making some homemade Nigerian paps. I'll share the video of how to make it soon. And then that's my pap already made. It's the yellow corn pap. Well, I bought it already made from Nigeria, put in my freezer, and then I made that, and I'm having it with my family. Enjoyed it so much with this beans cake that we call Akara. Some people even eat it with bread. They put Akara in the middle of bread and they enjoy it with it. And some other people enjoy their Akara with Gary. Some people drink it with Gary. Gary is cassava flakes, if you don't know. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.